Welcome back. I'm Shaq. We got ourselves another video. Yeah, Cam Newton is now having that conversation with a lady named Dr. Bryant. She's a doctor. About all those kids he got, 8 to be exact, and he said he wants more. Him and Nick Cannon are a problem. But we gonna watch the video though. Don't get offended by me wearing my jackets inside. For some reason, I do not want the air conditioner to be higher because when I go to sleep, I sweat then. So I'm like, I'm not gonna keep messing with it. So I'll just keep it cold and I'll just wear a jacket. Easy peasy. But hold up, you just hitting this video, I need you to hit the like button and hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. And in the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart just to let me know that it's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
A lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
See my situation? That's a very vague question, and it's for you
What
to
situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both, really.
I want to stop it right there and just let you know right now, she's being very direct. That was a direct thing to do right there. Because he was deflecting, trying to make jokes in a serious conversation. Full deflection. I know. I'll do it. I will attempt to do it. We get too deep and it start hitting home. I'll start deflecting. You gotta make sure you call me out on it. You don't have to call me out on it. I realize I do it now.
And they think that you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I give you more?
Yes, more information. Heck yeah.
So I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
by how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more.
What the f***, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What?
Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
about
to
your
bring
wife?
him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just.
Because what does that mean? What did that mean? Mr. Cam, are you saying that you don't care if you have more kids by multiple women? Your only idea is you just want more? This man is fully disturbed. That's wild. At least do polygyny, marry like multiple women. You and Nick Cannon ain't doing nothing right. Y'all just out there dropping them.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Bryant, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
Thank you!
You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear, to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can solve.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box.
Sweet Jesus.
It's unhealthy.
Whoa. That woman just effed you up. Oh man, I know for a fact that your hat is now like compressing. It's just destroyed. She destroyed you and she was very accurate. I ain't gonna lie to you. As a man, that was kind of crazy that you sit there with a straight face. But the easiest way to defend this, Mr. Cam, is if you was practicing polygyny. If you had multiple wives and you just had a big house and they all stayed together and they all agreed. Remember, audience, if the women all agreed that they're willing to marry you and also be sister wives with these other women, then it would work perfectly. But you're just wild. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna knock you up, give you 2 kids or 3 kids. I'm tired. Now I'm gonna knock you up, give you 2 and 3 kids. I'm tired of you. I'm gonna knock you up, because I like how you look, and I'm gonna give you 2 kids. But I'm still gonna keep searching. No, that's wild. She demolished you. She made you look like a fool. Now, hopefully, you fight back. Fight back.
And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health wise, and community wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless. But you over here, at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will. You'll get whatever you want. You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish. Epitome of selfish. I'm done. You can go for it.
Okay, say less. All right, so what identifies as a broken home?
What you have going on with whoever you're not in the house with is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means?
That the family is blended. So blended
So blended means broken?
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
As high as?
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids.
I just.
No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old if he has no kids.
So your
he's a
non-negotiable is a person who does not have children.
Okay, Cam, I ain't gonna lie to you. It doesn't seem like your point. It's looking bad for you. She answered your question. I don't want to go younger than 26. And there's no age as long as you don't have kids. Which, okay, I can understand. That sounds pretty disingenuous. It does sound pretty disingenuous. It's like, so you gonna marry a 90-year-old if you don't got kids? That's a reach. She's saying that a man being old doesn't affect her like that. Cam, once again, I want you to fight back. Fight back.
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get how you're saying it, yes.
So you cannot date a person. You cannot be with a person.
I can, but I'm choosing not to.
So
I can be with anyone, but I'm choosing not to.
You're
I gotta correct it. It's my narrative, Cam.
You're jumping in, jumping out. It's either.
Cam. No, it's not I can't. There's no such thing. I can date whoever I want. I am definitely well equipped to do so.
Okay.
So I'm not going to allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well equipped to date anybody.
Yes.
My preference,
Yes.
because there's nothing wrong with a lot of men who have kids. So I don't want to put that narrative out there.
Yes.
My personal preference is I would not choose to date a man with kids.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're dating a man with kids. Just a scenario.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yes.
You're dating a man with kids.
Yes.
So you've identified that that's a broken home from the jump. With your verbiage of blended family means broken.
I've identified that I'm dating a broken man who is creating who he is, because we could teach what we know, we create who we are. And so broken people create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but you're creating brokenness. And broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a two-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know, I'm making that point.
But
yes.
But my point.
My answer is I not only identified that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
Yeah.
but also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man. I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I will take
No, not multiple. I'm
well,
talking
a kid. It doesn't matter.
So you're
I don't
not going to date a man with children.
No, but let me clear this up because you.
What are you doing, Cam? First off, you said it was just a scenario, and now you try to turn the scenario into real life, which she told you, no, I won't date a guy with kids. What are you doing? Is there alcohol in that room? Like, what's happening? Are you keeping up? You're trying real hard to win a debate right now. That's what it looks like.
You said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you, listen to what I'm saying.
I heard you.
Doc.
Let me answer it. Hold on. We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness is a man who has kids outside of me isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
Yes.
But will you date him?
No.
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have two different men right here. One man who has...
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes. I will
But
not.
do you understand, just off of the statistics...
Here we go. Go ahead and be a statistic and say it, because I hear it all the time. And
What?
say it.
You say what you're saying, and I'm going to either...
Based on statistics, most men have kids. Go for it.
At your age.
But that's why I said early on, Cam, when you said young and remember the patience of me being older woman, I said, well, for, a woman who has certain qualifications or criterions like no kids,
Yeah.
that would be, I have to have enough brain cells to know, baby, that's the payoff. Okay, he may be younger, successful, no kids, but now you have to make sure you implement the patience. Or you get you an older man who has kids, and he could have been married with his kids. There's a lot of different scenarios why men have kids, okay?
She's doing a great job. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's doing a great job. But I need to find out your age, madam. Let's look it up. Well, not gonna lie to you, Miss Dr. Bryan. How you gonna have kids? I think you have now reached the danger level for yourself and the baby. You're doing a good job, but now I'm kind of wondering, what's your plan? Like, what's your goal? But still, what she is saying makes sense. But what she said for herself, now I'm confused.
But then you don't have to have as much patience with him as maturity-wise. But do you want to have patience to say, and it's not even dealing with, because that's not bad. You want to have enough patience to gut the fact that you are dating a man with young kids or grown kids, and that's against what you want, your value system. For me, I rather choose the poison of, I'll have patience with you, baby. We'll just have to figure this out, and I'm cool with that, and we'll have a good time in the meantime. Then I know that you have kids. It's against something I never wanted as a child, and now if you have young kids, I'm going to be very involved because I'm a loving woman. I'm never going to take
But
them
you're
there.
giving a scenario that you're saying.
Yeah, that I wouldn't do. Right. And those are the reasons why I wouldn't do them.
For sure.
Because I'm going to be involved, right? I'm never going to be a woman who's not.
But I must defend this situation. I have 8 children. And
You do.
Beautiful babies.
I will not. No baby mother of mine could ever say that she's a single mother, because single mother insinuates that she has no help. So for me in my situation, life be lifing. That's a common.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
And
You're moving the goalpost. She ain't talking about that. She says she believes you do a great job as a father.
my situation is a product of life happening. So,
And none of us are exempt from it.
of course.
Right,
So we
right,
have preferences.
100%.
We have things that we could say, okay, I would love to do this.
Right.
I'm raised in the church. So my father would always direct us to say, hey, be this, be that, be that, be this.
Right.
But I can also tell my father this, your reality is not my reality.
100%.
You walking into 7-Eleven is different than your son walking into 7-Eleven.
I'm sorry.
Makes sense to you. So I can agree with you, and we can agree to disagree, that I'm not creating broken homes. I'm doing the best with the situation that I was given and am given. So
What?
hands-on father? Absolutely. I don't subscribe to just bringing fatherless children or motherless children into this world. I have an unbelievable relationship with the mothers of my children. And it's healthy co-parenting that we show the children real love, real communication,
Right.
real orders of operations. And I think that's key, because even though we have this unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's just not, that's a unicorn that you're waiting for.
Are you just telling me in a smart, eloquent, nice way that you're selfish? That's all I'm hearing. You're like, it didn't mean anything what you're saying. Y'all not being together still does something to the children. Her point was that. What are you saying, Cam? Stop trying to sound smart about something you're just wrong at. You have to just accept that. You do something that I don't agree with. I do something you don't agree with. But you know, life is just lifing. That sounds like a person who just thinks about himself. It's not about I do something you don't agree with or you do something I don't agree with. Which one is actually correct? That's what it is. Cam, I don't know what you're doing, but it is looking bad. You're getting your behind destroyed by this lady that I wish had natural hair in, but she don't. If she did, it would be way better. You need to uncross your legs too, because that's not helping you.
Because if I'm sitting up here telling you like, yo, I have aspirations to have this, but my experiences have shown me that that person really doesn't exist. So when I'm asking or I'm asked questions of, is the expectations unrealistic?
Right.
Because my reality has garnered unbelievable connections with women around the world. Not in Africa. I haven't been in Africa, right? But at the same time, I've been able to make the best of my situation. And I can't say that that situation ever resulted into a broken home.
What?
Got it. So this is my thing. You can label it whatever your her ego needs it to be labeled so that
Her?
you feel good about
That's what it
your
was.
choices. But at the end of the day, a family consists of a dynamic, and that dynamic consists of 2 parents and a child. And when you start to create that multiple times, that's called a blended family. And when there's somebody missing from the home, but they are the school daddy, meaning I picked them up or dropped them off to school, or they are the sports mother or father, I come to the games, but they're not the I wake up and go to sleep with my kids, that household now is broken by the family dynamic. Hold on, that does not mean,
You're not describing me.
That does not mean, Cam, that you are not a dynamic father. That does not mean that you don't have a great relationship with him. I'm talking about the political construct of a family.
Societal construct, political construct.
If you want to, that's what I'm saying. If you want to call it that, that's fine. Listen.
Those things that you
whatever we label
express,
it doesn't change our decisions, though.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what you don't understand.
So all of your baby mamas live in one house?
No, they do not. But my children stay with me.
So then it's still a broken household. The mothers aren't in your home, so it doesn't make a difference.
But that's making the best of the situation,
right?
Making the best of the situation. That's what single mamas say. Single mothers say that. They making the best of the situation. Even if that's true, it don't change that the house is broken, Cam. What are you doing right now? Even though everything you're doing right now it's just pissing me off. Those sweatpants look comfortable. I need to know where you got them. But that lady she's right again, Cam. What are you doing?
Listen, and let me say this. That part, I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
That part, I admire in you.
Okay.
That part, I think is amazing.
Right.
Cam, look at me. That part, I say thank you
Mm-hmm.
for being a man who's vertical, who stood up and dealt with his decisions, whether it was decisions you liked or you didn't, or you planned or you didn't,
Mm-hmm.
and you did what you had to do. That's called a man, baby. So thank you for being a man.
Yes, ma'am.
And doing your thing, seriously,
Mm-hmm.
with the best that you have. I think that's amazing.
Right.
And I say this, follow up, not to negate everything I just said, because I truly believe that and feel that. And I love that you did that. You didn't leave them fatherless. My father didn't leave me fatherless. It changed my life because he didn't leave me fatherless. I used to sit with him randomly and say, Daddy, thank you. For what? For not making me a fatherless little girl. Because I ain't out here desperate. And I got a daddy I can come home and nest in. I got a daddy I can come home who's a gangster, a street dude. I can make a phone call and you there.
It's done.
And you there. So I ain't looking for no street, excuse my language, nigga, to save me. I got my savior. I'm good. And the street dude to save me may crucify me. I'm good. Daddy ain't gonna crucify me. See, there's a difference. So with you, I'm saying thank you, because my father has 6 of us by 5 different women, but he was a father. And so when you say, Doc, but I'm a daddy, don't negate that. I hear you more than you believe me hear you, because I had a daddy who was a father. And he wasn't in the house with all of us, but from a woman who was a little girl who had the best daddy I've seen a girl have straight up to this day. Am I saying you ain't, but that's my daddy. I wasn't in the house with him. So the things that whoever he was in the house with, that environment is different from me coming over and seeing it. Now, for your babies, they all live with you. Their environment is different from when they go with mommy and mommy has whoever's in that house. So the roles have just switched, but it still makes, not the kids, hear me out, it still makes the household dynamic is a blended, broken household. It doesn't mean that your babies have to grow up broken. This is what I want to be clear on. It doesn't mean that you as a father can change their life.
Okay, what's happening right now? That man he's having a mental breakdown right now, and he don't want to accept it. That's what's happening. Big screen. Yeah, if y'all want to watch the rest of this video, it's on Cam Newton's page. If you want me to put the link down there, I might do it, because you can go look up Cam Newton podcast and it'll be there. All I seen from this whole video was Cam Newton being delusional. That man lost his mind. He was getting his behind handed to him, and all he could do was say that I'm trying my best. How does that not make what the phrase is still correct? Shaquille, you're bald. I put saw metal stuff on my scalp. I massage it. I put flax seeds in. I do what I can. You do, Shaquille. But you're still bald. He was fighting against reality because of how hard he tried. I don't see how Cam thought that was going well. It wasn't. Multiple times tried to deflect. multiple times, giggling and all that stuff. Like, stop giggling, sir. This is looking bad right now. And then when you try to flip it on her and she was just honest, it looked bad again. You're not trying to actually have a conversation about this thing right now. You now just turned this into a debate because you're now defensive. That's what I just seen right there. So Cam, you lost, but you did win when it came to those sweatpants. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those things look comfortable. I really need to find out where you got those. And if you ever see this video, Cam, you should just go ahead and send me some and then send me a Cash App and I'll pay you. Because I don't want to go look for them, but I will just give you the money for them. All right? All right.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.